We made it. Extra time. Your part of the show.
Nearly there. Holidays. Nearly there.
Craig is halfway out the door. Trust me.
I tell you what, when I go back to the UK just for a couple of weeks, I know some of you want it to be a little longer, but give it time.
It's not happening. They're having a little chip in right now.
Happening yet.
They're all chipping in to pay for a flight and hotel.
I know. So I'll stay if you want. Just say the word. What I want here when I go back to my hotel, when I go back to England, is my mates going like that to their wives on the phone. I love you.
Are you?
Who was doing that?
I love you. I love you. I love you.
I'm married like a week ago, man. I can't still say it.
I heard them in the green room upstairs. Okay, the hotel's terrible. It's really bad. They put me in these terrible hotels, not a bar, a television just, nowhere to walk, but I won't go out. No, I won't go out. I promise I won't go out.
There's no
I won't get in a taxi and go out because I love you.
I can't sleep.
No, wait.
I can't sleep if you're not next to me.
The best
Salazar.
The best part of it all is that's not how I tried so desperately to hide it from Craig. He's the only other person in the room, and I literally did this. I was like, yeah, no, sounds good. I can't wait to see him. Love you too.
Serves you right.
And he's still.
Serves you right.
You got a lot. If you want to come to my learning school of how to be outside the busiest bar on a high street with sirens and ambulances going past and still managing to convince your wife you're in the hotel room watching the TV. It's a skill that, you know.
Come to Burley's marriage counselling.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Is that an ambulance I've just heard go by on the high street? No, it is not. That's the television. Watching a programme. It's a paramedic programme.
So that is, just to be clear, that
Seems
is
to be a lot of
Burley's.
people in the room there.
Burley's marriage advice is to lie.
Well, I mean, I think you'll find it stood a lot of people in very good stead.
Okay.
Artistic license.
I mean, if you're telling your missus the truth already, and you're nuts.
Wait. If you're telling your missus the truth already.
Well, he's been married a week.
When did you start?
Huh?
All right.
I don't know.
All right, let's.
It's been a while.
Let's get to the questions because we got some good ones today.
I hope so.
Bala wants to know the Premiership in totality this season. What should we expect next season? Shaka?
It's a bit deep for me, that.
The Premiership in totality this season.
Oh, yes.
What does that mean?
That means,
what's the first part of the question mean?
What that means is that taking the Premier League, not the Premiership, the Premier League as a whole.
Right.
Taking it as a whole, what should we see next year compared to what we've seen this year? I shouldn't think. I'm surprised I was explaining that to you.
Yeah, you were the Twitter translator.
It still don't make a whole lot of sense.
The Premier League in its totality. So the Premier League,
right,
and its whole this year as a package. What should we expect next year in comparison?
More the same. What's changing? Not a whole lot's changing.
Why didn't you just say that the first time?
Well, I was trying to figure it out.
I figured it for you, lad. You're on the IFAB panel.
Next up, a question from Mode. This one a little bit more direct. Why is the Arsenal board not looking at Maurizio Sarri to replace Wenger? His team plays beautiful football, and he may well be leaving Napoli. Seems a no-brainer to me. Paolo, we'll bring you in on this one. Sarri a better fit at Arsenal or at Chelsea, where he's been more maybe realistically linked?
I don't know personally if he's a great fit for the Premier League, but as a manager, I think he probably would be someone who you'd expect to go into Chelsea, could just bring the mechanisms they need. I think Arsenal needs someone perhaps with a bit more of a vision for an overhaul, because they are a club that, you know, they finished sixth this season. They are a long way off where they want to be. I don't know. I'd love to see Arsenal go down the route going for someone like Leonardo Jardim, someone who's proved themselves every single step of the way, having taken a further step up that ladder and always advanced the teams they've moved on to. But I don't honestly know that I see Sarri at either Arsenal or Chelsea. I certainly don't see him at Arsenal.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, that's the point of the segment.
Is Paolo wearing a wig?
No.
Come on.
It looks wiggy.
He's wearing a helmet.
Yeah, pull it off.
I don't know where Paolo got windswept here. I'm just saying.
It's a windy day in London.
It's a beautiful thing, Paolo.
Arsenal are going to go for somebody younger, aren't they?
You notice how Burley didn't go after the hair.
I'm taking the opportunity while I still can.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, we don't like it when the tables are turned, do we?
Oh, no. Listen, this is a daily occurrence for me. I think you'll find my hair is still very much growing. It's just not as much as it once was. And in different places.
Dylan's got a question about Manchester United.
You can do something about that, you know.
Yeah, they're products nowadays.
Well, and places. And it used to be very expensive. I mean, I don't know these. I really don't know, but I have read.
Apparently you know a whole lot more than that.
My good buddy Wayne Rooney might be able to.
Well, he's a lot younger than me, and he's had it done a couple of times, and he didn't have my thickness of hair. But you can. So, you know, maybe one day when it gets really bad, my boss says to me, maybe when they put me in that seat over there, and they try and cut the wide shot up, but we'll see the back of the head. No.
Yeah. Dylan, big Manchester United fan, would Alderweireld and Willian turn United into title challengers?
I think it gets them closer to City, certainly, but as we said right now, I still think City are favourites. But yeah, those two players, I think, answer United without question.
Yeah, sign those two, absolutely. Yeah. Willian's pace, and, you know, he spent a long part of the season coming off the bench, and then he got game time, he looked great, as you'd expect. So direct, and Alderweireld obviously has been excellent alongside Vertonghen until the injuries and the contract talks really thwarted that. Davinson Sanchez did quite well for them. But yeah, absolutely the kind of players that I think they will go for. Whether or not they'll get them, I don't know.
Paulo, you like those couple suggestions for Manchester United?
I definitely got Alderweireld, obviously absolutely sensational defender. I don't know that it's not going to take a more philosophical shift to keep up with this Man City team. They're trying to play football in a different way, and they're succeeding, and they're just thriving by being more aggressive, by scoring more goals, by taking a different approach to the game. And I think perhaps you need a different philosophy to keep up with that. I don't know that what Mourinho's doing on a real core level is enough to sustain a challenge against what City are doing right now.
That us?
Final question.
One more, you're nearly there.
Vacation is this
You're
close.
nearly there.
I'll read it fast. Would it be silly of Zidane to not start Bale in the Champions League final, considering his recent form?
No, because personally, I'm a huge admirer, but I think Zidane has got other pieces of the jigsaw that he likes. If he wants to play Benzema, and we don't know if he does, but if he does want to play Benzema and Ronaldo through the middle, it's probably going to be Isco playing on one side and either Modric or Kroos, probably Modric on the other. That's the way he's gone now. If Benzema doesn't start and he plays Ronaldo on his lonesome through the middle, there's an extra space in there. And that's still no guarantee, though, that that's going to be Gareth Bale that comes in, because Asensio might come in, or Lucas Vazquez might come in. Does his recent form help? Absolutely it does, and he is a quality player, and he is a confidence player, but I think Zidane has shown already, particularly this season, that he's prepared to go into some of the big games without him.
I think the best Bale can hope for is to come off the bench and have an impact, and what a player to have to do that. But I don't see Bale starting.
You back tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here.
You back tomorrow?
Somebody has to be.
I'll be here.
Early night tonight?
Early night.
Yeah.
Here he goes up. Early night tonight, Mrs. Salazar. I'll be in bed by 7:30, I promise you. I love you. No, you put the phone down. No, you put the phone down.
When does your freaking vacation start?
You put the phone down.
No, I love you more.
Here,
I love you more.
I love you more.
No, I love you more. No, I love you more. Oh, for God's sake, man. Sort yourself out.
He won't be here. He will be in Lyon.
I love you lots.
Europa League final. All the analysis.
You started telling your missus
You're blushing.
Well, I'm going to miss you, brother. I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you.
Call in from your holiday.
I'll call in.
Extra time.
I'll call in.
Send a tweet in.
Can you put me on
#MC extra time.
Put me on a conference call with you and the wife? I want to hear the conversation.
I will. Maybe you can show me how to.
I'll guide you.
You're going to be in my ear?
I'll guide you.
All right. Well,
Get the hell off. Get us off, man. Come on.
Extra time is over.
All right, Craig, you're off.
ESPN FC, 7 days a
2
week.
Guinness, please.
We love you.